There are definitely spirits here that want to make their presence known. And you will have the evening that you want. And you will have the evening that you want. 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 The evening that you want.
Who do I want to start with? I'm going to roll a die. See who we start with tonight. Tara, it's not you. Tara, Haley Stone is sitting at home, like, after having like a dozen phone messages and is now unable to communicate with anybody for now. But depending on the next probably 30 minutes go, this might become the Haley Stone show. All right. I rolled that die without any idea of what the result would be.
Oh,
So let's do that
you
again.
didn't know what the system was. You're like,
my
well, I
head,
got
I
a
was just like, all
4.
right, I have
It's a
a
3.
D4.
I don't know what that means.
I have a D4. It was a 3. So let's just go start with you. Instead of me trying to figure it out. You said 3. It was a 3. Let's go ahead and start with you. All right. Joanne Lamour, you feel a hand go over your mouth. It's covering up your nostrils as well. And it presses down on your face very firmly. Not so firm that it like pinches, it hurts. Like you're going to be bruised. But it's a very firm hold that lets you know, don't move. Your eyes come open and you see there's one window in your hotel room. So if you're laying on your back, this hand is to your left. This hand is coming from a figure in your left, and they are silhouetted by this moonlit window behind them. There's a nightstand nearby, and this figure is a bit enshadowed because the light source of the room is coming from behind them. So you can't quite make out what they look like, but it is certainly a human. You could probably venture a guess that it's a male figure. What is your first reaction here?
I want to get the hand off my mouth. I'm sure I gasp a little. If I'm able to breathe, am I able to breathe?
When it's difficult, but you can feel air sucking in through the top of this person's hand.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of grab with both hands the wrist to
Yeah.
make sure that they don't smother me.
Yeah.
Trying to get their hand off of me.
You do that, and the hand doesn't move. Right? The person keeps the hand there. Are you trying to pull it off? You're trying to pull it off your
Yes.
fucking face.
Yes.
All right. So let's go ahead and make a roll.
All right. I'm extra strong.
What is your what's your strength?
60.
Yeah, that's good.
That's actually not bad. I could be worse.
I think we talked
Sure.
about this during character creation. You're kind of virile with the strength.
Yeah,
right? Like, that's
I'm a
not
bit
bad.
wiry.
Yeah, you're stronger than August.
Oh, it's just over. It's a 65.
You could push it, or you
I
could use some luck. How worth it is it to you to get
How
this
worth
hand
it
off your
is it?
face?
Oh. All right, I'm gonna spend some luck. I'm gonna spend 5 points.
All right, so you get the hand off your face, right? You're able to extend your arms completely.
Mm-hmm. I want to kind of use the action of pushing it away from my face to also push me to the other side of the bed so that I can be on the right side of the bed with the bed in between
Putting
us.
the bed between you and
Yeah.
you and them.
Yes.
You push this hand off your face and you roll to one side and you get on the right side of the bed. And the door to this room is to your back.
Mm-hmm.
And this figure is going to jump over the bed and lunge at you. So I need you to roll a dodge.
Okay.
For
She's
those of you
not quick.
listening, combat is often played with two competing roles. I roll, she rolls, and we compare our levels of successes. I kind of don't like all that rolling, so I'm kind of keeping everything very player facing in terms of the rolls. So if they want to hit me, they roll, and if they succeed, they hit. And if they want to avoid me getting them, they're going to roll a dodge or something else, some other applicable skill. And if they succeed, I miss. And I just kind of like keeping it on them as opposed to playing this tit for tat game with our successes.
No, that's an 87. I do not dodge.
He's going to jump and lunge, and his feet slip on the blankets. And when he reaches out, he grabs a hold of you around the waist and drags you down to the floor, the weight of him. It's a very awkward, but he drags you down to the ground and is crawling up over your body to hold you there. And now you can see this guy's face. The moon is now shining into the room just over the bed. His head comes up and the moonlight reflects across his face. And the left side of his face looks like a regular man of about 40 or so, maybe 45, maybe. However, the right side of his face looks, starting at the eye, as though it's been dehydrated. The skin is almost paper thin, clinging to the bones, and you can see very clearly the outline of veins and nerves across his face as this side of his face, the right side of his face, has been shrunken in some way. The flesh is withered down around this gnarly eye. His right eye is this milky, oily black color, just that right eye. And there are black veins around his eyelids stretching out from that eye. And his hand, which is really all of this deformity, is isolated to the right side of this guy's face. You can see like the hair is kind of falling out. And he's about to bring his hand down on your face again. And he's saying, no, don't struggle. What do you want to do?
I don't want him to put his hand on my face. I don't want him to touch me.
No.
I feel like just seeing this figure, my first instinct is the whole girl puts her hands up in front of her face and kind of like starts slapping away. But at the same time, I'm like wriggling so that he can't stay on top of me very well. Trying to like buck him off of me, but while like snatching. Yeah.
So what are you trying to achieve?
I'm trying to get him off me with my body, and I'm trying to keep him from touching me with my hands.
So now we're in brawl mode.
Okay.
Which I'm sure you have great brawl skills for a aging starlet. Do you have any?
I don't even see brawl on the sheet. Does that exist?
I think when I gave you the sheet, I just blacked it out.
You just scratched it off of my sheet.
You can just start with 25.
You start with 25%. It's on the left-hand side under fast
So
talk.
I have the base ability that everyone else has when fighting, and I
just
feel
as good
like
an opportunity as anybody
girl
else.
slaps is as good as everyone else when it comes to brawling. Okay. It's a 26. I'm gonna use a luck point. I'm losing my luck so much, but I need to get him off me.
So he's like, don't struggle. And you reach up and you're slapping at his face, and your fingers, you feel them peel away a piece of the skin on his cheek, and he flinches back in pain, and you're able to buck a hip up and lift him off of you, and he spills to the floor to the left of you. The stuff with his face, I'm sorry to say, Gail, is getting to the point where we probably need a sanity roll.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
if you could be a dear.
Seems fair.
Before we move forward, I think we need to go ahead and do that.
No, that's a 64. I have a 55 sanity.
Sick. You're going to lose 4 points of sanity.
That's
Where's that
good.
take you to?
51.
All right. He lets out a grunt,
Mm-hmm.
and his fist balls up, and he is about to bring it down on top of your head to try and knock you out. He's trying to batter you.
Am I dodging again?
Yeah, get out of the way.
No, that's a 67. And I have a 50.
He is going to take off 4 hit points.
I have so many of those. That's like more than a third of my hit points.
His hand comes down and it cracks you right on the side of your face. And you know your eye is about to swell up. It's just this hammer fist coming down on your head, and it dribbles your head off the hardwood floor. You just hear him going, shh, 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 shh. And he's about to raise his arm up again to hit you again.
I was going to say after I lost sanity that I'm going to scream as loud as I can. And I've got a really, really, really good scream because I've been in some horror movies, some nice little B cult
So you
movies.
let out this Fay Ray King Kong scream in horror. So you let out the scream from the loss of sanity, like, my God, what am I dealing with? Hopefully somebody heard that and could be coming in the next minute. What else do you want to do beside the scream?
Is there anything that I can grab nearby out of curiosity?
Give me a luck roll.
Okay. Oh, after I just spent so much too.
Yeah.
I would have made it if I never spent my luck. Nope.
You remember that you put your handbag on the other side of the bed.
Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of flailing about, and I think I'm just trying to dodge again, like while I'm trying to see if I can
Do you don't want to
find
like scramble
something
up,
in the
like,
dark.
try to get up or anything? He's not on you right now.
He's not
just
on me right now.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah,
yes,
you've
I
kicked
do
him
want to
off.
get up. Is he between me and the door?
He is now, yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was now. No, I will try to get up and is there like a chair in this room?
Yes, behind you is a writing desk and a small wooden chair, 4 legs, and a high back, little wooden slats.
I pick it up to brandish at him.
So like a lion tamer, you pick up this chair and you're telling him, get back, get back.
I don't even think I say anything. Like I don't think I don't think I can reason with him. Like I'm slightly losing it.
He's going to open the door. And when he opens the door, you hear Philip go, hey, what are you doing? Miss Lamour? And this guy is going to bolt out towards Philip to try and leave, to
All
exit.
right, I run with the chair to the door.
All right, with what purpose? Why are you doing this? What do you want to achieve with that? So I can roll for it.
Really, it's just like I want to see if somebody else saw this. Like I think I'm at the point. Like I've seen and heard things before that weren't what anyone else could see or hear, and Phil seems to see this guy. Like, yeah, I think part of it is like I need to know if he's real. I can't. But I am also taking the chair with me because I'm pretty sure he is, and I'm still scared out of my
So
wits.
you're
and
just running after him.
I'm just running after him. Yeah.
You think about some of the surreal, one could even say, I think Joanne would certainly describe it as paranormal experiences that she's had.
Yes.
And the lack of
evidence.
And so people kind of hold you at arm's length when you make these claims. And so you've probably kept some of that stuff to yourself. And now this guy, like something insane just happened. Insane is happening right now. And you chase after this guy with a chair. And Philip, what do you think? Philip's going to try grab this guy? Is Philip a grabber? What do you think?
You said he's retiring.
One last job. Said he was played by Liam Neeson, though, right?
That was a joke.
Oh, man.
I also have a bazooka under my pillow. Yeah.
I just rolled a 17. He is absolutely going to tackle this guy to the ground. Right in the hallway of this, right in this small Indio Hills Inn. And he tackles this guy to the ground I said I rolled a 17, right? This guy feels a fucking G. All right. He tackles this guy, and the lights are dimmed in the hallway.
Okay.
Right. So it's still that kind of orange glow, quiet, and you just hear them collide with the ground. There's a rug, like a runner, going down this hallway. And there's some stands that have flower vases lining the hallway periodically, maybe 3 in this hallway altogether, down the length of it. Certainly one that's not too far from your door. And he tackles this guy to the ground. And this guy is going to try to get free. And he is not going to. What do you want to do?
I run up, and part of me, first of all, wants to see, like, in the light of the hallway, is his face still like that? Like, is that real?
Now you can see, like, the spot where you peeled away some of his flesh. You can see, you're not even really sure what you're looking at. It's this grayish, sinewy, oozing substance underneath.
Jeez.
And the light from the hallway, the small bits of the very faint light in the hallway kind of catches it, and it shimmers.
Oh my God. Philip, do you see?
What the hell's going on with his face? And Philip makes a sanity roll. Oh my God. Philip blew the sanity roll. It takes him aback. Gail, do you want to do anything besides? He's like, yes.
I start.
I see it.
Yeah. I start screaming, police, police.
Police, yes. So you're just screaming, you got a chair in your hand, you're yelling for police. Do you want to direct Philip as to what he should be doing right now? Because I'm kind of piloting right now, but you're welcome to kind of relay something.
I honestly want to. I'm not sure how much control Philip has over him, but I want to help, and I don't even know what to do. I think that's really how she is too. She's like, she's like, what do I do? What do I do? She kind of gets down on his legs, if that makes sense, like putting her body weight on top of his legs.
Yeah, dogpile this guy.
Yeah, like, because I don't want him to hurt Philip. So surely if he can't move his legs as well, he's a little bit more immobilized.
Go to get down on his legs. This guy's going to try and escape.
No.
He's stuck. And you can see him trying to with his free hands, because Philip's just like kind of wrestling with him, and you're trying to hold his legs in. You can see his hands trying to reach for his jacket pocket.
I reach for his jacket pocket and kind of, first of all, like kind of pull the jacket pocket away, like since it's a jacket,
like you're opening his jacket.
Yeah, I'm opening his jacket, and then also like reach in there to get whatever it is out. What's in his pocket? When
you open the inside pocket, you can see that he has a knife.
I scream again, just really loud, blood curdling. Yeah, I hold on to it. I part of me just wants to throw it away, but I'm also terrified. This is freaking me out. I scream, blood curdling again, and just yell, police, police, police. Police! Police!
Beautiful. That's when Lewis comes up the stairs. He's wearing red onesie pajamas with the button-up bottom.
Butt flap. Yeah.
Back. And he's got a billy club. Like he's got a little club in his hand. It's got a little loop at the end wrapped around his wrist. And he's like, what the hell's going on up here?
Lewis, look at him. Look at him. He attacked me.
I see. And he rolls.
Everybody makes sanity rolls, but
fucking Lewis with a 3.
Oh.
Well, he's damn ugly. And he takes the club and just whacks this guy across the face. Did this guy touch you, Miss Lamour?
He attacked me.
And so Lewis is going to hit him again. Because Lewis is, he's a small town dude, man. It's fuck him up and we'll clean it up ourselves kind of guy.
I'm going to let him do it again?
Hell yeah, you are. All right. However, our assailant just rolled a 1.
Oh, no.
Yes. So this is what happens. Lewis brings the club up one more time to hit this guy across the face. And when you guys look back down, because of this first blow, this side of this assailant's face, the veins look like they're almost like legs crawling under the paper thin flesh, and his eye bulges against the lids that are holding it into his ocular cavity. And everybody pulls away from that. I think that's a natural reaction is I don't think I want to touch this anymore. And Lewis pauses, and it gives this guy enough freedom to scurry out from underneath you and start to bolt down the hallway. That was a great roll for me. It was good timing. And it looks like I'm rolling 90 and some other trash. Philip says, do I go after him? And Lewis is like, I got him. And Lewis is going to run down the stairs and they're going to continue this chase. What do you
I don't want
any more of this?
I don't want any more of this, but it's definitely one of those, if you see a train wreck, you can't stop watching. So she like runs too. She doesn't even ask Philip to come to do anything. It's more like this guy is just so disturbing that it's like if you were caged with a lion. The fact that this thing exists and came after her, she wants to know where it is. She wants to keep her eye on it. And so there's this kind of morbid need to go after and see where he's going, to see that he gets captured, to see that something happens to him.
Give me a dexterity
Okay.
roll to see if you can catch what happens here.
65, no.
So you get down, you almost stumble. It's dark. You're going downstairs and you find yourself almost missing your step. Actually, you miss a step. And so you do that thing. I don't know if you guys ever done this where you miss the step, but you land on the very next one. And it's like, I almost just like fell straight down on top of my face at the bottom of these stairs. You have one of those moments and it makes you pause long enough that you're missing some of the action. You can hear Lewis yelling, and you hear the breaking of glass and the sound of an engine roaring and a car riding off. And when you get out onto the street, you see Lewis in his pajamas with this club, and a car with a busted taillight is rumbling down this main street.
What does the car look like?
I think I pulled something. I haven't played football in a couple years. I'm removed. I was a fullback, high school, still got school record. Oh shit. That legs ain't what they used to be.
What?
Oh boy.
What was he driving?
An automobile?
What color?
I mean,
what was...
He looks down there. It's so damn dark. Was it brown?
Was there anyone in there with him?
It seemed like the engine was running when we got down here. He didn't have time to turn it on himself. I don't know if he was by himself. He just jumped into the passenger seat, but he may have got it. I couldn't make it out. I think it was just him, but shit, I'm winded.
Where's your...
Asking me all these goddamn questions. It's
where's your phone?
1 a.m. Side stitch. Side stitch. Oh.
Lewis! And I like smack him. One of those light.
Lewis, you're hysterical.
Yeah.
And you slap him across the face. He's like, you see his face? Oh, I'm cramping.
Lewis.
Oh, what is it? I'm sorry.
Lewis, where is your phone?
It's in the office.
We have to call the police.
Yeah, you're right. All right. Let me
call the police.
Yeah. There's like a wash closet near the office. There's like a little glass. Can you give me some water?
Yes. And then I'm heading inside, and I've made enough noise at this point. I have no qualms about yelling, Philip, are you all right?
Philip comes down the stairs and his head is shaking and he's stumbling down the stairs really tentatively. He looks fucking terrified. So he got a real up close and personal view of what was going on with this guy's eyeball.
I approach him and go and take one of his shaking hands. And then for the first time, I look down at the knife in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything particular about it? Is it just regular old pocket knife or?
It's a pocket knife, the blade of which looks like it's covered in dry blood.
And I scream again.
Hello again, dear listeners. It's Jay, and I hope you're enjoying the show so far. I'm stepping in for the briefest of moments to inform you on how you can show your appreciation for the work we're doing here at Out of Depth. One way you can help out is to just recommend the show to friends and strangers. Our goal is to get our stories out to as many ears as we can, so word of mouth is huge for us. Recommending the show to your friends or leaving a review at whatever site you're listening to us at, that goes a long way to helping us find and build our audience. But Jay, you may say, can't I just give you a small fraction of my expendable income? How do I get it from my pocket to yours? Well, you can go to patreon.com/getoutofdepth and subscribe at any tier you feel comfortable with for as long as you would like to. Our patrons get all kinds of behind-the-scenes info on the work that we do here at Out of Depth. They also get first view of our raw recording videos for each episode of the show, and they get exclusive access to our post-season Q&A where we, the cast, discuss the story and why we made the terrible decisions that we did. So if you want that kind of access to us, you're only going to get that at patreon.com/getoutofdepth. That money helps us pay for artists and collaborators and expands our ability to create fun stories for you to enjoy. We don't do ads or paid endorsements of games, which means support from our listeners like you is absolutely vital to our growth. If you want to be a part of that, you can do it at patreon.com/getoutofdepth. Thank you so much. And with that out of the way, let's get back to the show and see what dark shadows our investigators will step into next. While all of this is happening, August Straume was making his way up the stairs of the Staley apartment and hotel in Bunker Hill, Los Angeles.
As I go up the stairs, I do turn to Millie and I just say, I hope Cordelia's okay. And I remember that I have this gun in my jacket pocket from Walter Lamb, and I take it out and I load the 3 bullets that I took out into it.
You load this gun with 3 bullets. You turn to Millie, and she's not there.
She's not there?
No, she's not. You haven't seen her since you guys had that argument. You were trying to speak to her after you cast that spell in your bathroom to see if you could contact Bonnie. And Millie was trying to say something to you.
I couldn't understand her.
You failed your ASL roll, and I told you there'd be consequences if you failed the push that you gave. You pushed, and you failed again. And Millie stomped off in a huff. And you haven't seen her since.
But my ghost friend.
But you keep not understanding what the fuck she's trying to tell you, and it bothers her.
Well, it bothers me too. I need to take extra lessons.
All right. Creeping up these stairs, you turn and you realize Millie she's not there. And it's a very uncomfortable feeling because she's been by your side seemingly every day, day and night for weeks now. You reach into your pocket and you still have the revolver from the confrontation with Walter Lamb. You load that revolver with the 3 bullets that you had removed from your other pocket. And you go further up the stairs.
What room number did he say she was?
I don't remember telling you a room number, but I will say that when you get upstairs, you can see that there is a door that is open.
What floor am I on?
You're on the 2nd floor.
Is this like a big apartment building where there's a hallway with like lots and lots of doors, or What's the size of this place?
There are 4 units on either side of the hallway. So 8 units to a floor. The building is 6 floors tall. So that's 5 floors of actual room. So that's 40. So there's about 40 units in this building.
Yeah.
And about halfway down this hallway is where you see that there's just a door wide open and a lamp is on, casting a light on the floor of the hallway.
Can I find, a door in this hallway that looks like it might be like the utility closet, like where they have like cleaning supplies?
At the end of the hallway, there's like a universal bathroom that people on the floors use.
Is there like a mop or a broom or like something?
Hang on.
Yeah.
It's on the other side of the door. You have to pass by the door that's open to get to the end of the hallway where the water closet is.
I'm going to quietly try and go towards the other end of the hall to try and access this.
The door's only open about halfway, so it's not wide open.
Yeah.
Right? It's open maybe 8 inches. I need you, do you have any type of, what's stealth? Is there like a basic... Stealth is 20%.
Yeah, I did not put anything into that, so...
All right.
That's an 8.
You sneak past this door to the other side, and you can hear rustling. It sounds like drawers being opened.
Yeah.
And whoever's in there doesn't seem to pause, as if they'd noticed that somebody's in the hallway, and the door remains open about 8 inches, and you're on the other side of it now. You're on the other side of this door in the hallway.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Your heart is beating in your chest so hard. This is like the scariest game of hide and seek anybody's ever played.
Yeah. Can I look into this area, see if I can find like a broom or a mop, something that can just make it seem like I am someone here that's just kind of cleaning the common spaces?
So you get to the water closet, you open it up, and you can see that there's a shower, toilet, and there is some, let's see, a mop. Oh, yeah, you get a mop.
Okay, great.
So you just want to walk out of here with a mop?
Yeah, I got a mop. I'll get the, like a little mop bucket as just a little alibi for why I'm here,
In the middle of the night?
Yeah, I'm a very dedicated building manager.
The slums. I like it.
Yeah. So I'm going to take that back and start mopping the floor.
Are you getting like a bucket of water?
A bucket of water. Yeah. I mean, otherwise I'm holding a dry mop outside of it. That's not a great alibi. Come on. Who holds a dry mop?
Okay.
What kind of psychopath do you think that would be?
Are you going to like actually start mopping outside of this room?
Yeah. If he slips and falls when he leaves, that's his fault.
Is that what we're doing? We're banana peeling this hallway?
I am listening as I'm doing manual labor.
I just want to know that you're trying to banana peel this hallway, right?
Well, no, I'm creating an alibi. All right. And the floor outside might be slippery now.
All right. You had all week to think of this.
Sorry, I didn't just go in guns blazing and just start shooting his ass.
That's awesome.
August wants to live, okay?
I want to live.
Just imagine you stand up late at night, like bouncing this idea off of Dana, like, what if I get a mop and start mopping the floor? And she's like, I'm going to bed.
It was supposed to be a quick little thing, all right? Just mopping. It's an alibi. I'm just an innocent guy just taking care of a building, and I'm listening outside of a door.
If I can roll with Phil, I can roll with you mopping. It's all good.
Yeah.
We'll get there. All right. So you slush this mop into the bucket of water, flop it onto the hardwood floor, and you see the door open a little bit more, and this face peeks out and looks at you.
Evening, sir.
And he stares at you for a moment and looks you up and down, and then closes the door all the way.
I stick my foot in the door before he closes it. Are the girls not home? Are you one of their fathers?
No, the girls aren't home.
Taking care of the plants? What brings you here?
Yeah. She's staying in my place.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm getting a bag. She wanted me to pack a few things.
Yeah, I haven't seen her in a couple days. Boy trouble?
No, we're doing just fine.
I kind of like peek in the door past him, and does it look like he's like ransacking the place? Does it look in disorder?
When you go to like crane your head over, you feel 4 fingers on your chest. Very firm. Why don't you get back to mopping?
Of course.
He looks down at your foot in the doorway.
I remove my foot.
And the door closes. Clicks.
From what I saw from the outside, does this place have like a fire escape, or is this the only exit?
Give me a luck roll, see if this
All right.
fire escape is on this place.
Wait, is luck that there's no fire escape, or is there luck that? Which way is the luck going here?
Either the fire escape is going to be at the end of the hallway, and there's just an exit that everybody uses, or it's going to actually connect to the window.
I'm more just seeing if he has a secondary exit, or if he has to go through me. That's what I'm asking.
All right. So if you would rather there not be a fire escape, roll for it.
All right. Man, that's a 4.
Look at you.
Yeah.
You've been due.
I have.
By the way, did you stealth?
But I mean, I wasted it on a mop bucket and a fire escape, so it's like.
I just want to reiterate: you succeeded at a stealth roll, which means that if we get to do stat increases, make sure you tick the box.
Yeah.
By the way, that was a hard success too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
I wasted it because I just flopped it.
Then he went and got it mopped and started mopping the floor.
Yeah, well.
All right. So you succeeded at your luck roll, which means that there's no other way out.
Okay.
But through this door and this soapy ass floor that you've created, this slip and slide of doom. We're playing Call of Cthulhu, full of Cthulian horrors and clean floors.
I'm going to listen at the door.
Yeah.
Quietly, and then, obviously if I hear him coming towards the door, I'm going to step away and try and make it seem like I'm just continuing mopping.
You hear a bang as if he's closing something very hard, like slamming a door, like a cabinet door. And then he's approaching. You can hear the footsteps coming closer to the door.
Okay. So I'll back away. And I'm trying to make it so that he would have to turn his back to me to go towards the stairwell. I'm putting myself on that side of the hallway.
He opens the door and you see that he has a suitcase in his hand. And he looks at you, pulls his fedora down, closes it. You can see his skin is really red, like he's in the sun a lot. And he closes the door, doesn't lock it, turns around, starts to walk towards the stairs. There's a moment where you see his body shift.
I see his body shift?
Yeah, like he's trying to catch his balance.
Got him good. I got him good. I want to be about 10 feet from him, before I do this. I pull out the gun and I click it and I say, put your gun to the ground. Drop it slowly and kick it to me.
You see this big guy. He's got this overcoat hanging down to about his calves. And he lets out a sigh. He drops the suitcase on the ground. And he puts his hands up, 2 fingers in the air. And he slowly turns around to face you. You are him.
My reputation precedes me, huh?
He turns around and he says, yeah, I didn't think you'd be here. So I had a description. My mistake. Where do you think this is going to go?
I said drop your gun and kick it over here.
I'm not going to do that. And he's staring holes through you.
Why are you here? What do you want from those girls?
I don't know where those girls are. I don't think you do either. And I don't want to know.
But why are you even trying to find them? And what would you do to them if you did?
You know, I didn't think we'd get to have a conversation. I don't know what game you're playing, what you're interested in.
I'm trying to find the truth. And right now there's some girls in trouble. And I don't have time to play games. Do you?
No, I guess I don't.
So either you mean those girls harm, or we're on the same side, and you just want to make sure that these girls are okay like I do. What is it?
Now, what I understand is that you made a real mess of things at Zelda Grantham's house.
A mess. I made a fool of myself, if that's what you mean.
What, are you jealous? Was she your sweetheart? And then maybe you found out she was dating Walter, is that it?
Nothing like that. I just got too big of a heart not to get me in trouble. Trying to help someone that I don't think anyone else is trying to help.
I can't get what you're playing at. Bonnie? You looking for her? See, we thought your game was Zelda.
Oh, and what game do you think I'm playing? You think I'm a scammer?
Yeah.
Well, if your intel was good enough, you should know that I didn't even make any money that night, okay? But you think I'm in for some long con, trying to drag him along, huh?
I think so, yeah. I mean, look at you.
Well, if that was the case, why am I putting myself into danger? I bet you don't have too many people that try and mess with you. So maybe there's something else at play here, huh?
No, I suppose so.
What did you find in the room?
Found some pictures. A couple of notes. Love letters. They're coming with me.
Why do you want to find those girls? And I gesture like, with the gun towards him. I don't know if I can roll persuasion to get that out of him.
This would be actually really intimidate. It seems you're trying to intimidate him, which I have a feeling you're not good at.
No.
You want to go for it?
No.
No?
Well.
I tell you what. The girls are in Indio Hills as far as I know. Film crew out there.
And why are you here?
Evidence, friend. I don't think you're going to shoot me. So I tell you what. I'm going to pick up this suitcase. And I'm going to walk out of here. I'm going to get the fuck out of Bunker Hill.
I want the suitcase. But you can leave.
He reaches down and he grabs the suitcase.
Put it down now. And now I actually will try and roll intimidate. And we'll see what happens.
Go for it. I tell you what, you have a gun.
Yeah.
And he is unarmed. I will let you have a bonus die.
Okay.
For this. So this would replace your tens spot on the die. For those listening at home, he's going to roll a D100. It's 2D10. One of them represents the tens. He gets to roll 2 of those and take the better result.
Okay. First one is a 29.
Which is 9 over.
Mm-hmm. No, it's 14
no.
over.
Your intimidate is, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oops. I fell off the table. The second one is a 1. It's a 19. I will use 4 luck to make it a success.
He hears it in your voice that there's something that maybe this guy's not playing with a full deck. He takes his hand off the suitcase and he says, all right, it's all yours.
What's your name? As I go up and I take the suitcase from his feet.
David, you walk up to get this suitcase. And he says, it's Moses. And you hear a click. I need you to make a dexterity roll.
It's an 86, which is definitely a failure. Is that something I can push?
Yes. I will say this. You can push this. What's your dexterity?
75.
Not bad. You fail this.
Bad.
And I'm going to go. And when I go, you'll know.
I know. I'm going to push it.
Okay.
43.
I'm not going to shoot you right now.
Yeah.
He has a gun. You have a gun. And you're both pointing at each other. So we're at a standstill again. If you had failed that, I'm pulling the trigger and you're dead.
Yeah.
And he holds the gun up and he says, My name's Moses, and I don't like messes. So how about you turn around and we go back into that bedroom?
I grab the suitcase and I say, okay, Moses, if you want to keep talking, let's keep talking. And I have the suitcase. I'm slowly backing away from him and say, you first.
And he holds the gun and he's pointed right at your chest. And he says, do you think this is the first time I've had to do this? Get your ass in that bedroom. Yesterday.
I
wish everybody who's listening could see Gail and Tara's faces throughout this entire sequence. And David's he's sweating. I love it.
Oh my gosh. This is Joanne Lamour's was creepy. This is scary.
So right now I'm closer to the door. Is that correct?
That's how you played it. Yeah. You're between him and the door. Bonnie's apartment. Yeah.
I keep the gun trained on him.
Yeah.
And I start backing up and go back into their apartment.
Are you saying you're going to walk backwards on a really slick floor?
Yes, I am.
Oh my god!
Would you like me to make another dexterity roll?
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, I think so.
Jared is laughing so hard.
I would be such a distraction if I wasn't muted. I'm making so much noise over here.
I know. We keep
that's
muting
52.
ourselves.
I do just fine.
Okay.
God.
I'm so looking forward to that moment when listeners get to hear me say that. That's so fun. Well, we paid that joke off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Banana peeled the floor, just
You
like
You back up. You feel a little shift under your feet. God damn, soapy floor. What was I thinking? And you get close to. Oh man, you get close to the door.
And I go through the door.
You drop the suitcase. Open the door. Gun still on him. Nope.
Well, oh, you're right. The it's locked.
You got two hands.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
I'm not going to be mean to you right now. I'm not going to do that. I already did that. You can put the suitcase just to get the doorknob.
Yeah.
Get the suitcase back in your hand.
Yeah.
No problem. Slide in. He's following you.
And I drop the suitcase and try and slam the door and lock it before he can follow me in.
It's a good thing we made you roll to determine that there's no fire escape to this place also.
I know, right? All of my choices have backfired.
Oh, man. All right. This is going to have to take some kind of skill roll because...
I feel like this is dexterity,
here,
right?
It's dexterity, but we got sleight of hand. You got any of that?
Oh, you think this is a specialized skill?
Maybe.
I sure don't have any sleight of hand.
Because you got to drop a suit. I mean, you're doing hand stuff.
All right.
That's not very good skill for you, is it?
No.
That's 10%. You didn't do shit in that.
No.
All
right. If it's a specialized skill and I feel like, and August feels like this is something he wouldn't be able to do, I don't think I would.
I might be able to. I might be able to go with dodge.
I mean, I could do dodge. As using this door to dodge his...
I'll say dodge means you get behind the door. You're probably not going to be able to lock it.
You don't think so?
Yeah. I think that's a little bit more nimble. Because you got a gun in one hand, you got a suitcase in one hand. That's why I'm saying sleight of hand, is because you got a gun, suitcase. You're going to try and drop one. Open the door, close it.
I dropped both when I opened in, would you let that be dodge? I dropped the gun and this gun. And you do two hands to close and lock.
And so you're saying if you drop both weapons, the suitcase and the gun, would I let you do dodge?
To successfully close and lock it.
Are you trying to drop them in the room with you?
Yeah, drop them in the room with me. Because I'm already in. So if I succeed it by dropping both, close, lock,
Yep.
I could pick them up again if I succeed. If I fail, I'm pretty fucked.
You'll be able to keep the suitcase. The gun's small.
Mm-hmm.
If you drop them both and you're trying to get behind the door, it's possible, and I'll give it a luck. This is even if you succeed the roll. We'll do a luck to see if the gun ends up on your side of the door or the other. Is that fair?
That's fair.
And we'll do dodge.
That's fair.
So let's do the dodge just to see if you don't get shot right now.
Yeah.
Because he's probably about to pull this trigger because you're trying to pull one on him. He's just going to kill you.
Yeah.
Dodge, 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 dodge.
That is a 74, which is a success by 1.
Give me a luck. What's your luck now?
My luck is 51.
Yeah.
Here, 1 rolled off. Should I just re-roll that 1?
What's the one that rolled off?
That is the 1s. The
Sure.
10s. All right, the 10s are already set, which is 50. So that's a bad start. 59. So that's a failure.
So this is what you do. You go, fuck it, gotta do something now. And you drop your gun and your suitcase to the ground. Quickly close this door. The gun does go off. His gun goes off. And a bullet flies through the door and zings past your temple. You almost took that in the fucking eye. Close the door and you do the bolt lock. You lock the bolt and you look down and the suitcase is on your side. You don't see the gun.
I'm gonna try, if it opens in towards me, I'm gonna see if I can like drag a couch or dresser to like block that.
There's a
door.
nightstand and there's a bed. There's two beds.
It's like a studio.
Yeah, I mean it's a shithole. Yeah, and the whole place is kind of in disarray. Across the room, there would be a like an armoire or something.
Okay, but that's across the room. All right.
Yeah, but the room's not particularly big either, you know.
I'm gonna go and look out the window and frustratingly see no fire escape. But I'm on the 2nd floor here.
Yeah.
Is there an awning? Is there anything I could potentially see from any of these windows that might be soften a landing if I were to jump?
There's like some trash cans at the bottom, but they're just like singular, like 3 singular trash cans.
Yeah, that's
Metal ones.
almost.
Fuck
Is
your
that
hip
even
up,
better to
all
land
good.
on? Or concrete, maybe. I don't know. I am going to.
So you close the door, you locked it, you go to the other side to look out the window to see if there's like hopefully a fucking mattress at the bottom of this building. And there's not one.
Yeah.
A cup of water even would be helpful. And he's about to put his shoulder into this door. You hear the door frame crack behind you as this guy puts his shoulder into it. One more of these and this door is about to explode open.
Yeah.
If I get one more success, I'm knocking this fucking door down.
Yeah. How high up am I? I'm trying to think. So I'd probably be like what, like 15 feet off the ground?
15, 18, something like that.
All right. I'm going to open the window. I'm going to toss the suitcase out first.
Open the window, toss the suitcase.
And then I'm going to climb out. I'm going to kind of try and get it where I like basically dangle down so that the drop is going to be as low as it can be. And then I am going to let go.
Because you're trying to carefully do this, you get your hands on the window, you climb out. I think there's actually a climbing...
There is a climbing stat.
I need you to roll climb. The reason I'm making you do this is because it's going to determine if on your next turn, when you drop, it's going to determine how bad this drop is.
Okay.
So it doesn't mean... I mean, if you like fumble this fucking roll, like you're probably just falling outright. But like, this is just to see how bad the fall could potentially be. When you control drop later.
Okay. Well, I have put nothing into climb, so this is just a 20.
Why would you?
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Yeah. Why would I be doing this? Who would do this? That's a choice. 52. So that's a failure.
So you were like halfway out this window and you're trying to shimmy down, and your hands, like the grip is so weird on this frame that you don't even know if you can hang down far enough to drop out.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll to see if I bust this fucking door down. Yes. The door cracks open, and he stumbles through and sees you, and he pulls his gun. But I just used my action to get through this door. So you're about to drop. You drop. You are going to roll a dexterity roll at a penalty.
At a penalty. Okay.
Yep.
34. That's good. 40. So either way, it's a success. Yeah.
All right. You're going to take half of this.
Okay.
I rolled a 9. You're going to take 5. Do we round up or down? 4?
I mean, we round down because I succeeded the dexterity throw, of course, right?
Sure, man. 4.
Okay.
You're going to take 4 damage.
David succeeded on his persuasion
Fall
roll.
on your ass. Right? That hurts. May have broken your ankle. Feels really shitty. You hit the ground, and now Moses Mayhew is going to stick his head out the window, and he's going to shoot you. I need you to make a dodge roll at penalty because you just ate it on this fall. All the best, Dave.
It's a 16 was the first roll.
So it could be a 96 now.
No.
86. Can I use luck on that?
You're at 86. I don't think you can get down there, can you?
Yeah, my dodge is 75. So it would take 11.
Oh.
I mean,
It's a worthy use of
It feels like a...
I mean, if you're going to do it, this has got to be it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it, man. Let's do it.
Okay.
I mean, this is death on the line, right?
All right.
Yeah.
And after
So
this,
I'll
your
use...
luck's going to be trash anyway, so...
Yeah, I'll use 11 luck and make that a success.
Okay. He fires, and the bullet, you hear it ding right off the pavement and the sidewalk. You're in an alley between another building, and you stumble up to your feet, a little bit of a limp. Here's the question, Dave. Do you want to go get this suitcase, or do you want to get the fuck out of here?
I mean, the suitcase isn't that far away. I threw it out the window. I jumped out of the same window.
That's not the point. The point is, you go to get this suitcase, I'm going to get another shot.
This is all for the suitcase. I'm getting the suitcase.
All right. You limp, you roll over to the suitcase and go to grab it, and you go to take off, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're up. I'm not going to make you roll a penalty. Give me a dodge roll to avoid getting shot one more time.
The 93.
David.
The 93. I want to push it.
Push this one.
I want to push it.
You gotta.
I gotta push it.
at this point,
Right, how do you describe to me like how you're going to avoid getting shot? You get the suitcase in your hand.
Basically, I get the suitcase in my hand. I'm gonna do like I feel like my leg is still burning, and it kind of like buckles under me, and I try and like turn it into like a tuck and roll, and let the momentum kind of
like a serpentine.
Yeah, it's not gonna look pretty, but maybe it'll.
No, it's not.
Maybe it'll.
Best of luck, kid. Best of luck.
All right. It's an 87. I failed.
Do you,
David?
David,
do you have 12 luck?
You can't use luck on a push.
on a push.
It's done. That's
Oh
it.
my
Not
god.
on a
That's it.
push.
Oh my god.
David,
Oh my god.
David.
Oh my god.
David.
Will we even ever find out? Will we know in life that this happened if you die?
No.
No. Oh no.
All right. I gave myself a bonus because you failed to push.
Yeah.
The bonus was a D4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
His gun does a D10.
Yeah.
And I rolled a 10.
Oh no. And then
I
you rolled a 4.
1 on the D4. for 11 points of damage. David, what's the situation with you right now?
I have no HP.
Your hips buckle. Something is not feeling good in your body as you try to run away. Your joints are not cooperating with what you want. And you try to roll into this pain in your hip, hoping that whatever you do will allow you to roll in a way that this shot is going to miss. And as you go to roll, you end up falling on your face on top of this suitcase. You hear a gunshot, and you feel it just under your ribs, in your back. The pain is incredible. But you're not conscious anymore to feel it.